Today, I'm gonna show you a pasta recipe that has only 3 ingredients. It is so easy, you'll never forget it. Let's get started. So we're starting with 00 flour, which is really the flour that you use for pasta. It's a lot finer than all-purpose flour. We've poured our flour onto a clean work surface, and you want it to sort of be in a pile. You're gonna make a little well. Another good option is to use like a little bowl. The big thing is you don't want it to go all the way to the table. You want some flour at like the bottom of your little well. We're gonna crack 1 egg into a little bowl and add 1 teaspoon of olive oil, extra virgin of course. You can totally mix them in your flour. I think it's just a little bit easier to get started in a bowl. We're gonna add a little bit of salt. I know it's 3 ingredients, but salt never counts. Just a good heavy pinch. And then we're gonna add our egg and oil straight into our little well. So I'm gonna start mixing it with a fork into the bottom of my well. You can see there's like a little flour clump, so I'm gonna go into that side first. Go nice and slow. If it takes a while, it takes a while. That's totally cool. Now, you might also notice this isn't really a lot of food. And that's why this recipe is perfect for just you or you and a date or a friend. And it makes just a quick pasta that you don't have to agonize over for like a whole party or whatever. And you can see like here, it's really starting to turn into a dough. That's great. And as it starts to come together, it's cool to start bringing up that flour from the bottom. The best part about cooking fresh pasta is it takes no time at all, like 2 minutes, if that, to cook. We're gonna start to cut the flour through the egg. This is all nice and cut through, so let's do some kneading. I'm just gonna squeeze it together a little bit, just so it's all sort of starting to come into a ball. Because keep in mind, we're gonna roll it out really, really thin, and pasta has to stay together as it cooks. You can see our pasta dough looks a little dry. The flour's not really getting all the way in. So we're gonna spray it with just a little bit of water. So I've got a little teeny spray bottle, and we're from far, because you don't wanna get a big stream. We're gonna just and keep going. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just wrap it in cling film really tight so no air gets in. If any air gets in, this is gonna oxidate really quickly and turn green. Wrap it up nice and tight. We're gonna wanna rest this for about 30 minutes. So this is a perfect time to now clean down your very floury workstation. So I'll just set it back here and get cleaning. All right, so our pasta dough is rested and beautiful. In the meantime, I got some water boiling and I got some sauce heating. Full disclosure, I did not make the sauce. Use your favorite jarred sauce because you've already put the effort in to your beautiful homemade fresh pasta. It's time to roll it out. So I've got some extra flour. I'm just gonna do a little dusting and we'll start to roll this out. And as you can see, it's got a lot of elasticity. I'm spreading it out and it's sucking back in. So we are nice and thin now. You can definitely see my hand through. So that's perfect. And then I'm just gonna use a knife to cut out fettuccine-sized noodles. So you just run your knife down. You just want these to be as even as possible so that they cook for the same amount of time. We're just gonna separate them a little bit and ready. In they go. And again, couple of minutes at most. When you're cooking fresh pasta, never walk away. You can see they've already started getting opaque. So what I'm gonna do is, because I do have some of the starch that's come off into my pasta water and the salt, we are gonna use it in our sauce just a little bit. Just for flavor, some seasoning. Upgrade our jarred sauce. Give it a little stir to come together. And these guys are done, like already. So I'm just gonna turn this off and just transfer them straight in. All right. A quick little toss in your sauce. I've got some Parmesan, have some basil. Give them a nice little twirl. Transfer them into our bowl. We'll finish it with some parm and some basil. And I mean, come on. You serve that on your next date, it's gonna go well for you. I'm gonna dig in. You should go make some pasta and let it rest so that you are ready for dinner tonight. Mmm.